welcome back. It's 8:30. We're all out of puppies and kittens.
Oh, it's tragic.
It's so sad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just wish we could maybe anchor the show with a bunch of puppies one day.
All the time?
All the time.
Yeah, but it's hard to talk about something serious when you got little cute puppies.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, they make it better.
We do need a station puppy, maybe.
The puppies have a very solemn, sad face. You know, their eyes express the emotion of some of the sad stories.
Bumper was pulling on all the stops today.
Bumper was so cute.
He was falling asleep. He nestled like right in the crevice of like my arm, and he was puppy snoring.
Puppy love.
If we have a sad story, we should always have a puppy in the corner of the set, not always on the desk, but we just go to the puppy for the emotion.
Puppy can. Feel better. Feel better.
Yeah.
I'm sad about what this weather might be doing here pretty soon.
Yeah, we got rain coming back in the forecast and a powerful cold front tomorrow morning that's going to send us into very chilly conditions. Today, we get a spring break. We are warming up to 69 degrees. Cloudy skies. We're going to stay mostly cloudy through the day. No rain at all right now. We do have a 40% chance of rain, so get your umbrella ready for the day. You don't need your warm jacket. Look at this, 62 degrees in Abbeville, 58 in Lafayette. So much warmer than at this time yesterday. 24 degrees warmer than we were 24 hours ago. 27 degrees warmer in Abbeville. So nice start for a sweater. It is a bit windy outside. That wind picking up from 7 to 15 miles an hour, and it's going to be getting over 15 through the day. So yeah, we're warming up to the upper 60s, but this is going to be a windy one out there. 10% chance of rain till about 11, 20% chance at about 11 o'clock, and then 30% chance of rain lasting through the afternoon. 69 degrees, but windy, not comfortable enough for those short sleeves, and definitely have that umbrella handy. Now we're going to get a 100% chance of rain early tomorrow morning with a powerful cold front. Going to walk you through what we can expect and the chilly air and windy air to follow. That's coming up in my full forecast.
All right, so we all know Jordan and Jamie and other Saints fans are having an incredibly tough time with the Saints losing.
It's a tough start to the week.
Been a chill in the air since Sunday. Cleveland Browns fan and News 15 reporter Alex Rorstel went out Monday to get local reaction from the Saints' dramatic loss in Sunday's NFC. Well, their dramatic robbery in Sunday's NFC Championship game. Robbery.
The infamous play. And of course, the reaction.
Unfair.
It was a blown play from the get-go.
They should have definitely called that play big time.
Thousands of Saints fans dumbfounded as their Super Bowl dreams went down with one of the worst no-call plays in the history of the NFL.
I thought this was our year, but...
Local fans like Emma Blanchard can't get over it.
I mean, like, Drew Brees is number 9. It's been 9 years since we've been to the Super Bowl, and it's 2019.
A manager at Pete's, Michelle White, describes the atmosphere inside the restaurant after the no call.
It was just as loud as it would be if they made a touchdown or scored.
A Saints fan herself, White says this season was special, regardless the outcome.
I'm happy they got this far, especially with some of these new players we have.
The disappointment is real, but we should all be proud. After all, records were broken. A new anthem was born. And Who Dat Nation proved that their loyalty is stronger than ever.
It's not a football team, it's a family. And that's what I love about our Saints, because they are family, just like we are.
Well, Alex tells us that in Cleveland, fans say there's always next year. For Saints fans, well, we can look forward to Mardi Gras, but we're still upset by this loss.
This all goes to how well people handle defeat. And there's a post that's going viral right now on Facebook of Drew Brees after the game, after the loss. The thing that he did, he went on the field with his son, and his son's kicking the field goal. And I think that speaks volumes. So it's all about how people handle defeat.
Well, we're hearing, someone just mentioned that maybe Drew Brees and Michael Thomas are going to opt out of playing in the Pro Bowl.
Really?
We'll see.
That's a bit salty. I don't know about that.
I'll have to look that up, see if that's correct. All right, let's move on.
I mean, it can't be any more obvious than that. Yeah, I mean,
a city council member in suburban New Orleans says he wants to plan a parade for the Saints squad anyway. And on online sports betting site in New Jersey saying that it will also refund all losing bets on the game because of the non-call.
How about that? But some Saints fans still refuse to let go. A petition posted Monday morning at change.org calls on the league to schedule a rematch this weekend. By early yesterday afternoon, the petition had over 400,000 signatures.
Now this after someone found an obscure rule in the NFL rule book that says the commissioner can call for a game to be replayed from the moment of a highly controversial call, meaning in theory, Commissioner Roger Goodell could order the Saints and Rams back to the Superdome to play a game that begins with 1:45 seconds left in the fourth quarter with the Saints having a 1st and goal, but the chance of that happening is slim to none.
It's not going to happen. We need to put it out of our
I feel like if they were going to execute that rule, it needs to be that same day. Because now all the merchandise is out. Everybody, it's too late.
You can't have everybody go back into the dome.
It's too late to
fly the Rams and their equipment back out to town.
Maybe don't open it to the public, or maybe do it before the Pro Bowl.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen because it's too much of a mess to clean up.
I like your idea.
Built their grave and they're just going to.
Jamie had a great idea. Right now, you can challenge a play, like if the runner is out of bounds or not, but you can't challenge an official's call in terms of a penalty. You're recommending.
So a lot of the opposition saying, "Oh, well, the game will last 10 hours." No, it won't. The coach is still going to have 2 challenges per half, and if he chooses to challenge that, well, he's going to face the same consequences.
So in the future, Sean Payton in that scenario could have a challenge flag saying, I don't like the call, even though I normally wouldn't be able to challenge this. Here's my 1 flag for the game. So that is Jamie's idea, and I like it. I'm getting behind that.
So could he,
It was a call. He called it incomplete.
It was a non-call, yeah.
I mean, he called it incomplete on the field. You can challenge that,
Okay.
So 561,962 supporters now.
Let's get it going, guys.
500,000. So sign up.
The game's not going to happen, but we can hope. We can hope. We're going to be getting a lot of rain. Maybe not through today, but tomorrow morning, 100% chance. And we're looking at a powerful cold front that's going to send us into very wintry conditions. Full forecast coming right back.
And now, News 15 Storm Team meteorologist Jordan Sandler.
It's 8:39. Happy Tuesday. You will need your umbrella today, but you don't need your warm jacket. We got overcast skies to start this one. We're going to stay mostly cloudy through the day. No rain in the region just yet, but we will see a 40% chance of showers coming on through mostly this afternoon and evening. Temperature-wise, we're getting near 60 degrees, 60 in Breaux Bridge, 62 in Abbeville, 58 in Lafayette. This is a world of difference from where we were yesterday morning when we were right around freezing. 24 degrees warmer right right now in Lafayette than we were 24 hours ago. It is going to be a bit windy today. So right now the wind is cooking up anywhere from 7 to 15 miles an hour. We're all going to get some winds over 15 today with some gusts over 25. So yeah, we get up to a comfortable spring-like 69 degrees. Not the most comfortable day, though, in the upper 60s for short sleeves, though, because it's going to stay windy, and we have that 40% chance of showers as well. So what to wear? I'd start out with a sweater out there, and you may just want to keep your sweater on until we hit 67 degrees, because that wind is going to make it feel pretty uncomfortable out there. And then long sleeve outfit through the afternoon, not necessarily short sleeves. Might want to keep that sweater handy just in case the wind gusts over 30 miles an hour, which we could have certainly this afternoon. 30% chance of showers through the afternoon, 40% chance this evening. 100% chance of rain early tomorrow morning with that cold front. So the reason we're getting all these winds today, those are those red arrows coming into this surface low. We have this storm system rolling through the middle of the country. And notice on the other side of the front, these blue arrows coming down. We have just as strong winds now coming from the north. Once this front passes early tomorrow morning, we're going to be windy, but it's that chilly northern breeze coming on in. This is our high tomorrow, 52 degrees. And we're going to hit this high early tomorrow morning and then drop temperatures through the day through the 40s into the 30s by the evening. 100% chance of showers. Most of the rain coming through in the early morning with the front. We're still going to stay rainy, though, after the front passes through the day. Staying windy, staying very chilly out there. And then we are dry and calm on a chilly and sunny Thursday. So taking a look at the rain totals we could expect, just about 1/4 of an inch today. Tomorrow morning, we are expecting some torrential rain as this front pushes on through from about 5 o'clock to about 9 a.m. in the morning. And we could get over an inch of rain. A lot of models are saying the same thing. So could be some localized street flooding out there. Shouldn't linger that long, but in those moments when the front is pushing through, could have some blinding rain, some tough driving conditions out there as well. So taking a look at futurecasts, it's about noon that I think the showers are going to really start popping up today. Staying with some organized rain through the afternoon, but really no heavy downpours, not going to see any thunderstorms. The rain should be light through most of the evening until about 10 o'clock. Then I think we could get some heavier downpours as this front starts building in early tomorrow morning. 5 a.m., squall line of thunderstorms. We're not going to get any severe weather. Could be a strong storm out there, but really the biggest threat instead of the lightning, it's going to be the torrential rain that's going to be coming on through. Now it's 7 a.m., 52 degrees. This is our high tomorrow at 7 a.m. Watch what happens once the front passes. We drop to the 40s. Staying rainy on the back end of the front, dropping through the 40s through the day, mid 40s and rainy by 1 p.m. The rain should start to dry out by the late afternoon as we drop to the low 40s by about 5 and then the 30s in the evening. We're going to have clear skies waking up with some sunshine on Thursday morning, but likely hitting a light freeze right around 32 degrees. So we're going to stay sunny and dry all the way through the weekend. Another weak cold front coming through Saturday, just a 10% chance of rain. So keep an umbrella handy today and just be weather ready early tomorrow morning. We're going to be right back after the break.
And now, here's a look at your sports with News 15 Sports Director Ron Snyder.
57-yard field goal try. Kick is up. It's away. And it is through the uprights.
Well, unfortunately, that 57-yard field goal ended the Saints season, and the journey back to the NFC Championship game goes through minicamp, training camp. The regular season just seems like a long way back to get there, but the Saints trying to recover after blowing a 13-0 lead. Now, they admitted they had their chances, but everyone's upset about this missed pass interference call when Tommy Lee Lewis got the pass thrown to him in the fourth quarter. The Saints eventually lost in overtime, 26-23. It stings, but they have to move forward.
It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, more so for the rest of our lives. I mean, it's a play that, you know, changed memories for a lot of people, changed memories for a lot of families, changed a lot of things. But at the end of the day, us as players, all we can do is play the game. We got to find a way to take the high road, even though as hard as it is, hard that it will be, hard that it will ever be. You just got to find a way to take the high road.
Now, Sean Payton says the league admitted that they messed up, but that doesn't give the Saints a rematch like Michael Thomas said. Sean Payton, though, is on the competition committee. You can see the members here. He's one of two coaches on the competition committee with the Steelers' Mike Tomlin, so there's a chance they can look at some rule changes in the offseason. We'll see. So Saints fans trying to get over that, but they can move on to the Pelicans, and they certainly need some love. All-star center Anthony Davis is injured, and the Pelicans say he's out possibly 1 to 2 weeks with a left finger strain. And even worse, the team, it's under 500, 21-25 this season. Yeah, they need some love, but it can all start on MLK Day. They are in Memphis for the MLK Day Classic. They've done this for 17 years. Tied at 33 after the Grizzlies blew the lead in the first quarter. Marc Gasol kicks it in the corner for Mike Conley Jr. It's going down. Grizzlies on top by 3, but the Pelicans on the comeback push. The former Raging Cajun, Elfrid Payton. Oh, he did him like that with the crossover, and then over the big man, Marc Gasol nails the jumper, trims the lead to 42-37, and then the man of the hour, Jrue Holiday, going against his brother and with his father in the building, drains the jumper on the baseline. Pelicans on top by 2. Anthony Davis is loving it. And in the third quarter, how about the guy filling in for Davis, Jahlil Okafor, with the post moves there. He had 20 points in 35 minutes, and the Pelicans pull away 105-85. Huge rivalry game with New Iberia taking on Westgate on the road. Nish's Jake Lovett straight to the rack, gets the roll. He is there with the early advantage. The bench is loving it. And then how about the steal from Nish? But Westgate says not today. Jamarian Archon with the block, but Nish's offense cannot be stopped completely. Jaquan Latula shoots the 3, nails it. Nish on top by 3. More sharp shooting, another 3. Jaquandrick Lovett with the 3, extending the lead to 6. But Westgate coming back. They have their own sharpshooters. Darion Sam beating the first quarter buzzer, and Westgate comes back to win 69-59. Hey, when you see me in the streets, just like my friends in New Iberia, show some love, taking Everybody Knows Ron picture, put them up on Facebook and Instagram. Everybody Knows Ron. Everybody needs a friend. It all goes to benefit suicide awareness. More news and weather after this.
Welcome back. We are talking consumer and finance. We have Ben Powers from Developing Lafayette. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lots of new things happening, but this morning we're talking about apartments.
Yeah, specifically kind of downtown.
Yeah, not much place to live downtown right now.
Not a whole lot. And the places that are downtown, they're either expensive or an older home.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are looking forward to when they repurpose the old courthouse, and there's supposed to be some residential there. But happening right now, there's some additional places coming up.
So on the corner of East Vermilion and Johnson Street, there's where the old leather pouch used to be. It's going to be Vermilion Lofts. It's about 24 units, and it's going to have commercial space, like I think 3,600 square foot of commercial space at the bottom.
At the bottom.
And according to everything that I've seen, there's no parking spaces. So it's downtown. You got to find a place to park. At least according to what I'm seeing, there's a parking garage not far away. They have the bird scooters.
Actually, they're actually going to pull the scooters out. Yeah.
No. Okay.
Sad.
But yeah, there's that, and then it's really good for walking traffic.
It's
downtown.
a great location, right off of Johnson Street. It's got trees. Got right there by the.
And the building is
Rosa Park Center.
I think the building is designed kind of interesting. A lot of people are saying that it looks kind of boring, but it's modern architecture. And then you have Buchanan Heights. That's kind of where Congress Street splits to east. I mean, I think it's West 2nd Street, West 2nd Street and West 3rd Street. Right in that V.
Oh.
There's some like 30 units popping up right there.
Yeah, and that's an area that has been growing lately.
You
have the burger place and some other lofts.
Yeah, you have
over
uptown lofts right there, and then you have downtown. Then you have that split that was kind of void. It was an old home, and so they're putting some apartments, some townhomes right there.
Okay. And then on East Vermilion, you said there's 24 units going.
Yeah, that was the Vermilion Lofts.
Vermilion Lofts.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on the north side of Lafayette, behind Walmart, there's 192 units, apartments. It's affordable family apartments, but they're going to have like a clubhouse, a pool, walking paths. So it's affordable, yet you get the amenities of a traditionally priced apartment complex that you may pay a couple $1,000s for.
And it's great to see stuff like this happening on that side of town.
Oh yeah,
because everything's been so focused on the south side and moving south that it's great. Starting with Macomb, Vizay, and all those areas that they're building that up. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and it's good for downtown with all the walking traffic, and the businesses that depend on the walking traffic, the businesses there need it, and so having residential space close by, walking. It's good for the area.
All right, Ben, well, thank you so much.
Thank
That's
you.
it for this week's Consumer and Finance Report. We'll be back right after the break.
Welcome back. So while many people have been dreading the recent cold weather, the penguins at the Cincinnati Zoo are enjoying every minute of it. Monday was the coldest day of the winter season so far in Cincinnati, with feel-like temperatures in the teens. While cold for humans, it was perfect weather for the Cincinnati Zoo's penguins to take a stroll through the grounds.
4 of the zoo's king penguins marched around pathways, delighting in the cold temperatures. The penguins waddle through the zoo every Friday through Monday during the winter months, as long as it's cold enough. The zoo also just welcomed 2 blue penguin chicks, Pierogi and Toast, who hatched over the holidays.
Penguins are adorable.
They're so cute.
They're so fun.
I want to go walk with the
penguins. They walk
penguins.
around in their tuxedos.
They're just so
They
cute.
waddle.
Look at them.
I want to walk around with
Very
them.
docile creatures, too. They get along with us humans pretty well.
Do we have penguins here in Lafayette?
I don't know.
Good question. We'll have to go to the zoos again and find out. We do have some rain on the way, though.
Yes, we do. So we're getting a nice sunny break right now, but the clouds are going to move back in the late morning. 30% chance of rain through the afternoon, 40% chance of rain this evening, and then a 100% chance of rain early tomorrow morning with a powerful cold front. So today's the nice one, getting up to 69 degrees. 52 degrees our high tomorrow. We're going to hit that early in the morning, like it's 7 o'clock, and then we're going to drop after the front through the day through the 40s into the 30s by the evening. It's cold, it's windy, and we stay rainy through most of the day, even after the front passes. Not a fun one tomorrow. Enjoy the warmer air today.
Wow, we'll be here.
I mean, what'd you say? Wicked weather?
It's wicked weather.
Wicked.
You're going to see a witch fly across the sky.
Wicked weather Wednesday.
That's right. Hey, we want to see y'all Wednesday, so join us at 5 a.m. right here.